was one of my final classes before graduation. I got called to the president's office, and I was like, man, what the heck? So I went up to the president's office, and there were 4 other culinary students there. We were all sitting in chairs in a line in the president's office, and a gentleman walks in, and it was Mark Sarazin, and he sat down, and I didn't know who this guy was. And he asked the first guy sitting next to me, and I'll never forget this guy's name. His name was Grover. He said, Grover, who pays for your school? And he said, I do. And he said, okay. And then he goes to the next guy, and he said, who pays for your school? And he said, my parents do. And he said, you can leave. And 2 out of the 5 students had their parents pay for school, so they were asked to leave. He took the rest of us, before we even talked about anything, he said, come with me to the bursar's office. So we walk into the bursar's office, and he said, tell me your social security number. And there's somebody sitting behind the computer there, and they punch in our numbers, and they turned the screen to him, and he said, your account is now 0. You don't owe any more money to this school. It turns out that he also sat on the board at the CIA, which was amazing. He zeroed our balances.
Wow.
Which, anybody that knows, even back then, culinary school is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
It's only gotten more expensive. So we went back into the president's office, and he said, where do you want to go? Where do you want to work when you get out of school? And I said, I want to go to Europe. And he said, done. He went down the line just like that, right? And I'll never forget, Grover said, I want to work for Daniel Boulud in New York City. And he said, done. Just went down the row. And we went back to class, and I was like, man, did that really just happen?